Good morning, guys. So, last meeting yung nag-end tayo sa kinds of partnership. And today, ang ikukontinue natin yung topic na partnership, basic formation and consideration. So, mag-umpisa tayo sa articles of partnership. Ang articles of partnership po, isa yung written document. Okay? Sabi ko nung last meeting, ang definition ng partnership is that partnership is formed through a contract. Alam naman na natin yun, di ba? At ang partnership po ay pwede siyang mabuo through orally or in written. So kapag sinabi nyo na, oy, partner, buo tayo ng partnership sa darating na fiesta next month. Orally yon. Pwede na bang mabuo ang partnership doon? Yes, pwede na. Walang problema doon. Pero kapag in written naman, pag sinabi nating in written, pwede bang handwritten yan? Pwede bang printed? Pwede bang ipanotarize ko pa yan? Yes, pwede. Kahit ano, basta meron kang evidence, nasa papel siya. Pero kung gusto nyo pang mas maging legal at mas maging legit yung partnership ninyo, yung business ninyo, pwede nyo iparegister yung business nyo sa SEC. Pag sinabi nating SEC, Security Exchange Commission yon. Pero bago nyo siya iparegister doon, kailangan nyo munang gumawa ng document, which is yung Articles of Partnership. So, ang Articles of Partnership po is a written contract po yan. Okay, nakalagay dyan yung mga detalye, yung mga information about your business. Okay. So, ang Articles of Partnership, ang nakapaloob dyan is yung pangalan ng partnership ninyo, yung nature niya, yung purpose, kung yan ba ay commercial ba siya, or trading, o kaya naman yung partnership na binuo nyo, ang purpose niya is to exercise a profession. And then yung location ng business ninyo. And then yung names, yung citizenship, yung residence ng mga partners, yung date ng formation and duration of partnership. Kung yung partnership nyo ba is may fixed term, kung kailan siya mag-i-end. For example, 3 years, mag-end na yung partnership ninyo. O kaya naman, partnership at will. Pag partnership at will, ibig sabihin nun, depende na lang yan. Kung sino mag-withdraw, kung sino mamamatay, kung sino mag-i-insolvent, kung sino magiging incapacitated, tsaka tayo magkakaroon ng dissolution ng partnership natin. Number 4, the capital contribution of each partner, the procedure for valuing non-cash investment, treatment of excess contribution as a capital, as a loan, and the penalties for a partner's failure to invest and maintain the agreed capital. So nakapaloob din yan sa Articles of Partnership. Yung capital contribution mo, ilan ba yung kinontribute mo doon sa common fund ninyo? And then paano nyo i-value yung mga non-cash investments tulad ng mga land, ng mga real properties, something like that. Matatakol yan mamaya sa part ni Ate Cass. Kung paano nyo ba i-value yung mga land and then yung mga real properties, mga non-cash investments. And then, nakapaloob din sa Articles of Partnership, yung mga kakaharaping penalties ng bawat partners kung sila ay nag-breach sa contract or hindi sumunod doon sa agreement nila. Number 5, yung rights and duties of each partner. Siyempre, meron doon sa kinds of partner, meron tayong general, meron tayong limited, merong managing partner, di ba? So, each of the partners, meron silang rights and duties. For example, itong si partner A, siya ang managing partner. So, ang duty niya ay siya ang magmamanage ng buong business natin. Something like that. O itong si B, siya ang bahala sa ating inventory and so on. Yan, nakapaloob din yan sa Articles of Partnership. Number 6, the accounting to be adopted, the nature of accounting records, financial statements, and audits by independent public accountants. Number 7, the method of sharing profit or loss. Sa method of sharing profit or loss, pwede siyang equally. Okay? 50-50 kung kayo ay dalawa. And then, meron din tayong tinatawag na mga special conditions. Okay? So, hindi lang siya equally. Merong special conditions din. Pwede siyang maging, based siya sa ratios. Kung sabi nyo, kung dalawa kayo, sige, 60-40 tayo. O, ganun ang share natin sa profit or loss natin. O kaya naman, based sa capital contribution ninyo. Ganon. Yung topic na yan, yung sa pag-share sa profit or loss, matatakol yan sa next chapter, which is chapter 13. Okay, focus muna tayo dito sa formation and consideration ng partnership. Number 8, drawings or salaries to be allowed to partners. Ayan. Nandito din sa articles of partnership kung ilan ba yung pwedeng i-withdraw ng partner doon sa partnership nila. Ang tawag doon ay temporary withdrawals. And then, nandyan din yung salaries nila. Okay. Number 9, provision for arbitration of disputes, dissolution, and liquidation. So, nakapaloob din sa articles of partnership kung paano ba yung magiging action nila pag sila ay nag-liquidate na or na-dissolve na yung partnership nila. Okay. Ganun yun. So kung in short, ang articles of partnership po, written contract siya na kung saan nakapaloob lahat dyan, lahat ng detalye, lahat ng information about your business, about the partnership. Dyan yan nakapaloob. So para yung, kung i-compare natin yan sa tao, para siyang birth certificate ng tao na kung saan nandoon yung pangalan natin, nandoon yung birthday natin, kailan tayo pinanganak, sino yung mga magulang natin, taga saan tayo, something like that. Ganon ang articles of partnership. Okay? So kung ang partners gusto nilang magpa-register o i-registered ang partnership nila, gusto nilang maging legal at mas maging legit, gagawa muna sila ng articles of partnership. Tapos itong written contract na to, itong articles of partnership na to, ay ipapasa po nila yan sa SEC. Ang SEC po ay Security Exchange Commission. Sila ang bahala sa pagre-registered ng partnership mo. So, pumunta na tayo sa SEC registration. So, ang SEC ay Security Exchange Commission. Kung i-compare natin sa mga tao, siya ay PSA. Diba ang PSA, doon natin kinukuha yung mga birth certificate natin. Sila ang nagmo-monitor. Sila ang may hawak ng lahat ng information. So, parang ganito din to sa Security Exchange Commission. Sila ang nagmo-monitor, sila ang may hawak ng mga information ng iba't ibang mga businesses, sila ang bahalang mag-register ng mga business. So, hindi lang po partnership ang hawak nila. May hawak din silang mga corporation at iba pang types ng mga businesses. At pagdating sa partnership, pag ang capital ng partnership o ang common fund ng partnership is umabot na po ng 3,000 pataas, pwede na silang magpa-registered sa Security Exchange Commission. Okay? Paano pag ayaw ko magpa-register? Paano kapag ayaw ko? Kahit na ang common fund namin is 3,000 pataas na. Okay pa po ba yun? Yes. Sabi dito, even if not registered, is still valid pa naman. So kahit na ang common fund ninyo or ang capital ng partnership ninyo is 3,000 pataas na, kung ayaw mo magpa-register sa SEC, okay lang naman. Valid pa rin yung partnership ninyo. Kaso nga lang, pag meron kayong kinontribute na immovable property, sabihin natin real properties, mga land, syempre immovable yun, hindi mo naman maililipat yun eh. Kinakailangan nyo po ng Registry of Deeds or the public instrument. Pag sinabi nating public instrument, po yun, legal na document. Nakapaloob doon kung sino yung may-ari ng immovable property. Sino yung may title doon? Sino yung may rights doon? Syempre, pag kinontribute mo na yan doon sa partnership, lahat ng partners is meron ng rights and title doon sa immovable property na yon. So kapag nag-contribute ka ng immovable property sa partnership, kinakailangan mo ng registry of deeds ng public instrument. Okay? Sabi dito kasi, a contract of partnership is void whenever immovable property or real rights are contributed and assigned. Inventory of the said property is not made and attached to a public instrument. So, ibig sabihin lang yan, pag nag-contribute kayo ng immovable property at wala siyang registry of deeds, wala siyang public instrument, ang partnership na binuo nyo po is magiging void. Okay? Void siya. Hindi siya pwede. So, illegal yung partnership na binuo nyo. Kaya, pag gusto nyong maging legally binding and enforceable yung partnership ninyo, pag nag-contribute kayo ng land, ng mga real property, something like that, kailangan nyo munang magkaroon ng registry of deeds or public instrument para doon sa kinontribute nyong immovable property. Pero pagdating sa pagre-registered ng partnership ninyo, kahit hindi nyo na yung i-registered, still valid pa naman. Okay? Next is, SEC shall not register any corporation organized for practice of public accountancy. Ang ibig lang niyang sabihin is that ang Security Exchange Commission po is hindi po siya nagre-register ng corporation na ang purpose niya is for exercise of profession. Okay? Wala po kasing corporation na ang purpose niya is mag-exercise ng profession. Okay? Walang corporation na accounting firm. Walang corporation na law firm. Wala pong ganun. Okay? Kaya po ang SEC ay hindi nagre-register ng corporation na ang purpose is for the practice of profession. Ang pagpapractice ng profession po, sa partnership lang po yun. Pagdating sa corporation, hindi po pwede. Kaya hindi po nire-registered ng SEC ang corporation na ang purpose is for practice of profession. Okay, fourth, the purpose of the registration is to set a condition for the issuance of the licenses to engage in a business or trade. Yes. Yan po pag kayo po ay nagpa-register kasi sa SEC or pina-register nyo na yung partnership din sa SEC, maganda po yun. Mas maganda kasi meron kayong written document na tinatawag. So kapag in case of nagkaroon ng anomalya, nagkaroon ng misunderstanding between the partners, meron kayong evidence, meron kayong basis na, ito lahat ng pinag-usapan natin dito. So, hindi ka pwedeng magsinungaling kasi meron akong evidence. Ayan. Yan ang kinagandaan niya. At saka, pag kayo ay nagpa-register sa SEC, magiging legal kayo or mas magiging siseryosohin kayo ng mga ibang businesses. Siyempre, pag nalaman nila, itong partnership na to, rehistrado to sa SEC. Kaya gusto kong makipag-trade sa kanila. Kasi sa oras na may ginawa kang kamalian, minomonitor ka ng Security Exchange Commission. So kapag nagkaroon ng anomalya, meron kang ginawang kalokohan, mahahanap ka agad. Kasi yung record mo, yung record ng partnership mo is nasa Security Exchange Commission. Mahahanap at mahahanap ka nila. Kaya naman ngayon, ang mga ibang businesses is mas madali silang magkaroon ng trust and confidence sa mga partnership, sa mga ibang businesses na kung saan rehistrado sa SEC. Kaysa doon sa mga partnership or mga ibang business na hindi registered. Kasi pag di ka registered, syempre, pag may ginawang kalokohan yung business na hindi rehistrado at tumakbo yan, syempre wala ka ng habol kasi hindi mo na alam kung saan yan nagtatakbo, di ba? Wala namang malaking kumpanya, walang SEC na nagbo-monitor doon. Kaya hindi mo na mahahabol kapag hindi rehistrado yan. Yun ang mga possibility and maslak na nangyayari pag hindi registered yung business. So, So ito next, the partnership name shall bear the word company or co. And if it is limited partnership, the word is limited or LTD. A professional partnership may bear the word company, associate, or partners. So 'di ba sabi ko nung last meeting, meron tayong iba't ibang mga partners. Meron tayong general and limited. At ang partnership po, pwede siya maging general partnership. Pag general partnership, ibig sabihin na yung mga partners na nandoon sa partnership ay mga general partners. At pwede silang habulin ng mga creditors kung sakasakaling nalugi na po ang partnership, pwede pong habulin yung mga general partners sa kanilang personal assets. At kapag ang partnership naman po ay may mga limited partner, ilalagay po nila doon sa pangalan nila. For example, pangalan nila ay ABC. Kailangan po nilang lagyan ng ABC Limited or ABC Ltd. Something like that. Ibig sabihin nun na yung partnership na yon is meron dyang limited partner. Merong partner dyan na hindi pwedeng habulin in case na nalugi yung partnership. So, mahalaga na lagyan ang pangalan ng partnership ninyo ng LTD kung may limited partner at pwede namang company or co kung general partners naman kayong lahat. Pero kapag professional partnership naman, ang ilalagay nyo is company, associate, or partners. Okay. Yan yung professional partnership. Yan yung partnership na ang purpose is to exercise a profession. Okay? Ito, na-discuss ko na rin yan kanina. Itong partnership is void pag yung immovable property is walang public instrument. Next is accounting for partnership na tayo. So dito, meron tayong owner's equity account. Yan yung capital account. Sabi dito, a partnership has 2 or more owners. Separate capital and drawing accounts are established for each partner. So sa sole proprietorship, dahil isa lang po ang may-ari, syempre, isa lang ang kanyang capital, isa rin ang kanyang withdrawal account. Pero pagdating sa partnership, 2 or more capital and withdrawal account na po. Okay? Kung ilan kayong mga partners, ganun din po ang bilang ng capital at withdrawal account ninyo. So sabi dito, a partner's capital account is credited for his initial and additional investment. So ang capital account po kasi, ang normal balance niyan is credit side. Kaya naman ngayon, nag-i-increase po yan sa credit. Kaya pag nagkaroon ng original investment, pag sinabi natin original investment or initial investment, yan yung pinakaunang kinontribute or ininvest ng mga partners doon sa partnership. So for example, si A ay nag-contribute ng cash sa halagang 100,000. So ang magiging entry natin dyan ay debit, cash, and credit, A capital. Okay? Kasi nag-increase po ang capital ni A sa pag-contribute niya or pag-invest niya ng cash sa kanilang partnership. Ayan, no? Original investment is nasa credit side. And then pag nakaroon ng additional investment, so for example, after 2 months, nag-contribute na naman si A ng land, mag-i-increase na naman ang kanyang capital account. Okay? Credit side. Tandaan ninyo na ang capital account, ang normal balance niya is credit side at nag-i-increase yan sa credit side din. Next naman is permanent withdrawal. Ang permanent withdrawal po ay kabawasan po directly sa kanilang capital accounts. For example, si A ay nag-contribute ng 100,000 na cash sa kanilang partnership at nag-permanent withdrawal siya. Ibig sabihin, nababawasan niya yung 100,000 na kinontribute niya sa kanilang partnership. At dahil kabawasan ang permanent withdrawal directly sa capital account, naka-debit po ang capital account. Next is debit balance of the drawing account at the end of the period. Ayan,
Minsan kasi may mga instances na kung saan ang mga partners is nagkakaroon sila ng utang sa partnership or nagwi-withdraw sila temporarily. So, minsan, may balak pa yung partner na bayaran yung temporary withdrawal nila. Pero minsan din, hindi na nila nababayaran yon hanggang sa mag-end of the period na. Kaya nagkakaroon sila ng debit balance na withdrawal account. At the end of the period, kino-close kasi ang withdrawal account sa capital account. Kaya naman ngayon, pag close yan, ang entry natin dyan ay debit, capital account, and then credit, withdrawal. Kabawasan po kasi ang withdrawal sa capital.
Next is partners share of partnership loss. Pag ang partnership po is may loss, yung ating capital account is nakadebit po yan. Okay? Kasi kabawasan sa capital natin loss yun Pero kapag ang partnership naman natin is merong share sa profit, syempre, madadagdagan ang ating capital account. Kaya naman ngayon, ang ating capital account is nasa credit side. Next is withdrawal account. A partner's drawing account is temporary account po yan. Nakadebit po yan to reflect assets temporarily withdrawn by the partners from the partnership. Ang withdrawal account po kasi is mayroong normal balance po na debit side. Okay? Kaya naman ngayon, nag-i-increase po ang withdrawal account natin sa debit. At the end of each accounting period, the balance in the drawing account are close to the related capital account. Ayan. Ganyan ang nangyayari. Pag at the end of the period kasi guys, itong withdrawal account na to, laging kino-close yan sa capital. Tandaan nyo yan na ang withdrawal account kino-close sa capital. So dito tayo. Nakadebit po ang drawing account pag merong temporary withdrawals. O, yung temporary withdrawals po, yan yung regular advances po made by the partners in anticipation of their share in profit. So kapag nag-e-expect sila na ang kanilang share sa profit ay 10,000, tapos sa pag-usapan nila, o sige, magkakaroon tayo ng mga temporary withdrawals na tigpa 500 pesos every month. Ayun, temporary withdrawals po yun. Nakadebit po yun. And then, pag nagkaroon ng partner's personal indebtedness paid assumed by the partnership, ayan. So, minsan kasi, ang mga partners po is umuutang din naman sila sa partnership. Ayan, umuutang sila. Kaya naman ngayon, pag umutang sila, ang dinidebit nila doon is partner's drawing account or the partner's withdrawal, ang kanilang dinidebit. At pag nagkaroon namang partner's obligation assumed or paid by the partner. Minsan din kasi, pag umutang yung partner, sabihin natin, umutang yung partner sa partnership, tapos nagkaroon din ng utang yung partnership sa ibang businesses. Pag yung umutang na partner sa partnership is binayaran niya yung utang ng partnership sa ibang business, yung drawing account is magiging credit na kasi babawasan nila yung drawing account niya. Kaya naka-credit dito ang drawing account. At partner share of profit or loss is debit and partner share of profit is credit naman. So dito kasi pag ang choice ng mga partners is ang gagamitin nilang account is withdrawal account sa pag-share o pag-distribute ng profit or loss, di drawing account yung gagamitin nila. Ganun lang naman yun If the purpose of the partner is to make profit or loss part of their capital, then the capital account should be used. Pero kapag ang gusto naman nila is to maintain their capital account for the investment and permanent withdrawals lang, ang gagamitin nilang account in distributing and sharing the profit or loss is withdrawal account. Next is loans receivable from and payable to partners. Sabi dito, A partner withdraws a substantial amount. Ayan o, nag-withdraw daw yung partner ng substantial amount. Ang gagamitin po nating account dyan is loan receivable partner account instead of partner's drawing account. Okay? Di ba kanina sabi ko, pag nag-withdraw ang partner, ang ating gagamitin is yung partner's drawing account. Eh bakit dito ang gagamitin loan receivable partner account? Bakit ganyan? Kasi po, ibig lang sabihin yan na yung partner is umutang po siya sa partnership. Pero ang inutang niya is substantial amount. Ibig sabihin, malaking amount po yung inutang niya. So kapag malaking amount po yung inutang ng partner, ang gagamitin po nating account is loan receivable partner account instead of partner's drawing account. Yung loan receivable partner account is current asset po yan. Ay, current asset. Asset po yan sa part ng partnership. Asset niya yan. Okay, receivable yan ng partnership. Bakit receivable ng partnership yan? Kasi umutang yung partner doon sa partnership. Kaya magiging receivable ito ng partnership sa kanyang partner. Next naman is partner may lend amounts to partnership. So hindi lang po ang partnership ang nagpapautang sa kanyang partner. Pwede rin po na ang partner ang magpautang sa partnership. Pag ganun po ang nangyari, ang gagamitin nating account is loan payable partner account. Bakit yan ang gagamitin instead of partner's capital? Siyempre, yung partner nagpautang, hindi naman siya nag-invest doon sa partnership. So, hindi capital account ang gagamitin natin. Instead, ang gagamitin natin is loan payable partner account. Kasi po, payable po yan ng partnership sa kanyang partner. Kasi umutang yung partnership doon sa partner. Kaya nagkaroon siya ng payable. Okay? At itong loans payable partner account is separate po siya from liabilities to outsiders. So, hindi nyo pwedeng ipaghalo yung loans payable partner account sa accounts payable. Hindi po pwede yun. Separate po siya. Magkaiba sila. At ang loans payable partner account po, tsaka lang po yan babayaran pag nabayaran na po ng partnership lahat ng utang niya sa mga outside creditors. Okay? Sabi dito, loans payable to partners must be paid after the claims of outside creditors have been paid in full. These loans have a priority over partners' equity. So, ang partnership po, may priority sila sa mga outside creditors. So, yun muna yung una nilang babayaran bago yung utang nila doon sa kanilang partners. Okay? Yun po. So, yan lang ang aking topic. Yung next naman is kay Ate Kas na. Okay?
Thank you for listening, guys.
So, yan. Hello. So, ang topic natin for today ay ang na-assign sa akin na si partnership formation. So, partnership formation. So, partnership is formed through a contract. So, yon yung pinag-usapan ay so, kung babalikan natin yung meaning which is sa sinabi ni Chanel kanina, it is a contract. Therefore, it is formed through a contract. So, contract, sabi nga din ni Chanel, pwede siyang oral or written. So, yun, kunwari, yung example ni Chanel, kunwari may mag-usap, may nag-usap kayo ng kaibigan mo, tas gusto nyo is mag-form ng partnership. Ang tanong, pwede bang matuloy yung partnership nyo? The answer is yes, kasi meron na kayong contract kahit oral pa yan. Sa written naman, yung sinabi ni Chanel, pwede siyang handwritten, pwede siyang computerized, pwede siyang notarized. Kahit ano pa yan, as long as written contract siya at mag-serve siya ng evidence na nag-form kayo ng partnership. Pero yun nga, yung sa diniscuss ni Chanel na kung gusto mo legit process siya, kailangan mo siyang idaan sa tapos yung sa articles of partnership. So technically, kapag real property ang kino-contribute ng isang partner, kailangan siyang idaan sa process na ganun. So fair value, the price at which an asset or liability could be exchanged in a current transaction between knowledgeable, unrelated willing parties. So a partnership may be formed in any of the following ways. So number one, individuals with no existing business form a partnership. So, kunwari, dalawa sila na gustong mag-form ng partnership pero wala silang existing business. So number two, conversion of a sole proprietorship to a partnership. Ito yung letter A is a sole proprietor and an individual without an existing business form a partnership. So ito yung may sole proprietor, ibig sabihin may existing business na yung isang individual plus another individual without an existing business is nag-form ng partnership. Yung kanina, both sila na walang existing business. Letter B is two or more sole proprietors form a partnership. Ibig sabihin, dalawang individuals or more na may existing business and nag-form sila ng partnership. Number 3 is admission or retirement of a partner. Ibig sabihin, merong partnership na and mag-admit ka ng another or new partner or magre-retire yung old partner. So, una nating i-discuss is yung sa individuals with no existing business form a partnership. On July 1, 2018, Nilo Burgos and Ray Fernan Refoser agreed to form a partnership. The partnership agreement specified that Burgos is to invest cash of 700,000 and Refoser is to contribute land with a fair market value of 1,300,000 with 300,000 mortgage to be assumed by the partnership. The entries are as follows. So first, tingnan natin kay Burgos. So kay Burgos, sabi niya nag-invest siya ng cash. So ang entry to record that one is debit cash and credit Burgos capital which is 700,000. Yung kay Refoser naman, sabi niya ang kinontribute niya sa partnership is land which has a fair market value of 1,300,000. So debit land, 1,300,000. Credit, mortgage payable kasi sabi doon, inassume ng partnership. So kailangan mo siyang i-record which is 300,000 and capital na 1,300 less 300 which is 1 million pesos. So this is the compound entry for that. This is to record the initial investments of Burgos and Refoser. Cash, 700,000. Land, 1,300 which is yung kay Refoser. Mortgage payable which is yung inassume ng partnership. Nilo Burgos capital and Ray Fernan Refoser capital of 1 million. So ganun lang kasimple yung sa individuals with no existing business form a partnership. So yun, after the formation, ito na yung statement of financial position ng partnership. Burgos and Refoser, statement of financial position, July 1, 2018. So yung cash sa assets, cash, land, which has a total assets of 2 million. Mortgage payable, Nilo Burgos capital, Ray Fernan Refoser capital, total liabilities and owner's equity of 2 million. So next is sa sole proprietor and another individual form a partnership. Ito yung sabi natin, ito yung may business and plus another individual na no existing business, nag-form sila ng partnership. So the statement of financial position of Leopoldo Medina on October 1, 2018, before accepting John Carlo Dalangin as partner, is shown as follows. So ito, yung kay Leopoldo Medina, balance sheet niya, meron siyang cash, notes receivable, accounts receivable, allowance for uncollectible accounts, merchandise inventory, furniture and fixtures, accumulated depreciation. Sa liabilities naman niya, meron siyang notes payable, accounts payable, and meron siyang yung sa capital niya. So, total liabilities and owner's equity of 454,000. So, Giancarlo Dalangin offered to invest cash to get a capital credit equal to 1/2 of Leopoldo Medina's capital after giving effect to the adjustments below. Medina accepted the offer. So, ito yung mga adjustments na need before natin mabuo yung partnership. So, yung partnership is nabuo noong October 1, 2018. So, sa partnership, normally, magkakaroon tayo or magkaka-encounter tayo ng mga ganito, mga adjustments prior sa pagbuo ng partnership, which is yung ayan, ito yung sa steps na kailangan nating gawin sa formation ng partnership. So sa books of Leopoldo Medina, which is the sole proprietor, which is books of proprietor. So the first step is to adjust the assets and liabilities of Leopoldo Medina in accordance with the agreement. Adjustments are made to his capital account. So yon, ang first step is kapag yung is partnership formation between proprietor and an individual with no existing business. Ito yung first step niya. So need mong i-adjust yung assets and liabilities kung may mga required or necessary adjustments. So the second step is to close the books. Bakit mo siya need i-close the books after ng adjustment? Kasi kailangan mo i-close yung books ni proprietor kasi magiging partnership na siya. So, next is sa books ng partnership. After mong mag-close ng books ng proprietor, need mo nang mag-record ng investment ni Leopoldo Medina and need mo na ding mag-record ng investment ni Giancarlo Dalangin. So sabi dito, gains, losses, income and expenses adjustment will be reflected directly to capital account. So anong meaning niyan? So any temporary account or any income statement account daw na mag-exist considering dun sa mga adjustments na ginawa or in accordance with the partnership is kailangan nating i-record directly sa capital account. So yung mga income statement accounts is imbes na yun ang may entry mo is kailangan capital account. So ito yung kanina, yung sa Leopoldo Medina Statement of Financial Position. So kung may libro kayo dyan, pwede nyo siyang tignan para mamaya hindi natin siya balik-balikan yung slide. So meron tayong the merchandise is to be valued at 74,000. So, anong ibig sabihin niyan? Ibig sabihin niya is yung merchandise daw is dapat daw 74,000. Tapos kung titignan niyo sa libro, page 470 para makita niyo yung dating statement of financial position. So, yun. So, yung pinakita natin kanina, and kung nakikita nyo ngayon sa libro nyo, kung may hawak kayong book ng basic accounting, Ang naka-record kay Leopoldo Medina is merchandise inventory niya is what? 80,000. So, sabi dito, kailangan value niya is 74,000. So, anong kailangan natin gawin? Kailangan natin bawasan yung merchandise inventory. And para bawasan natin siya, kailangan natin siyang ilagay sa credit side. So, debit, Medina Capital 6,000 and credit merchandise inventory of 6,000. Bakit 6,000? Kasi yung original na merchandise inventory is 80,000 and sabi dito need nating mag-adjust and need nating mag-adjust kasi dapat ang value ng merchandise inventory is 74,000 na. So, 80,000 less 74,000, kaya tayo nag-come up sa 6,000 na merchandise inventory. Credit side, bakit credit side? Kasi need mong bawasan yung merchandise inventory na naka-record nung una. So next is the accounts receivable is estimated to be 95% collectible. So what do we mean by 95% collectible? So 5% daw nun is uncollectible. So meron tayong doon sa statement of financial position ni Medina, meron tayong allowance for uncollectible of 10,000. So ang entry to record that one is Medina Capital 2,000 and credit allowance for uncollectible accounts of 2,000. Bakit 2,000 siya? Kasi sabi doon 95% collectible. So pag 240,000 times 95%, meron ka dapat 228,000. Kasama na yung pag nilas mo yung sa allowance for uncollectible accounts. So yung allowance for FUA, which is allowance for uncollectible accounts, 240 times 5%, which is the uncollectible, dapat 12,000 daw yung sa allowance for uncollectible accounts mo. Pero 10,000 yung originally na naka-record sa statement of financial position ni Medina, kaya need nating mag-adjust. So ito yon yung 10,000. So pag nilas mo is meron kang need ng adjustment of 2,000. So kailangan mong dagdagan yung nasa allowance for uncollectible accounts mo, which is 10,000 ng 2,000. Kaya para madagdagan mo siya, need mo siyang mag-credit ng allowance for uncollectible accounts. So, di ba pag 240,000 times 95%, meron kang 228,000. And ang allowance for uncollectible mo is 12,000 na kasi nga dinagdagan natin siya ng 2,000, di ba? So, yung 240 less mo yung 12,000, lalabas yung 228,000, which is the collectible sa accounts receivable. So next one is interest accrued on the notes receivable will be recognized 10,000, 12% dated July 1, 2018 and 20,000, 12% dated August 1, 2018. So, kailangan separate natin siyang i-compute. So, yung una, 10,000, 12% July 1. So, ang iniisip natin dito kung ano yung months or kung ilan yung bibilang nating months na mako-cover no interest. So, sabi natin kanina, yung partnership is na-form noong October 1, 2018. So, July 1 to October 1, 2018. July, August, September. Meron tayong 3 months. So, 10,000 times 12% times 0.12 times 3/12 kasi July to October. Meron tayong 300 pesos. Wait lang. Ayun, 300. Tapos yung 20,000 times 12% times August. As sabi niya, August na date yung sa notes receivable. So, August, September. So, meron tayong 2 months. 2 over 12, meron tayong 400. Yon. Kaya, ang entry natin para sa number 3 is interest receivable, which is 700 pesos, and credit Medina Capital, 700 pesos. Kasi 300 plus 400, we have 700. So next is sa notes payable naman siya, interest on notes payable to be accrued at 14% annually from April 1, 2018. Parang, wait. Ay, hindi ko siya nasulat. 40,000. Yan. Wait. 40,000. Kasi yung kanina, pag titignan mo dun sa statement of financial position ni Leopoldo Medina, meron ka doong notes payable. Notes payable na amounting to 40,000. So sabi dito, yung notes payable is ma-accrued ng 14% annually from April. April, May, June, July, August, September. So, kasi di ba October 1, so hanggang September yung counting natin. So meron kang 6 months. 40,000 which is dun sa statement of financial position na makikita nyo dun sa kay Leopoldo Medina times 14% times 6 over 12, we have 2,800. So debit Medina Capital 28 and credit interest payable of 28. So, di ba, bakit capital ulit? Kasi lahat ng income statement account is kailangang i-record or i-reflect agad sa capital. Next is the furniture and fixtures are to be valued at 46,000. So, meron doon sa statement of financial position ni Leopoldo Medina, meron doon 60,000 na furniture and fixture. Sabi niya, kailangan value niya is 46,000. So anong need natin gawin? Kailangan natin dagdagan yung accumulated depreciation. So the entry is Medina Capital 8,000 and accumulated depreciation, furniture and fixtures of 8,000. Bakit ganyan? Kasi yung una, yung carrying amount ng furniture and fixture, 60,000 less 6,000, meron tayong 54,000. Sabi dito sa adjustment na need natin gawin is kailangan 46,000 yung amount ng furniture and fixture. So 54,000 less value agreed of 46,000, meron tayong adjustment na need na 8,000. Kailangan natin dagdagan yung accumulated depreciation natin ng 8,000. Diba 6,000 yung nauna. Plus i-add mo yung 8,000. Meron kang total na 14,000 na accumulated depreciation. Pag inilas mo siya sa 60,000 na furniture and fixture, meron ka ng 46,000. So, nakuha mo yung adjustment na hinihingi dito na kailangan yung furniture and fixture is ma-value at the amount of 46,000. So next is office supplies on hand that have been charged to expense in the past amounted to 4,000. This will be used by the partnership. So, ang entry to record lot 1 is office supplies 4,000 and credit Medina Capital 4,000 kasi na-charge mo daw siya sa expense. Diba? Sabi natin kanina, lahat ng income statement accounts is kailangan ma-reflect agad sa capital. So yung nasa libro, kung napapansin nyo, yung sa libro is ito yung nakalagay, di ba? Ito yung compound entry na siya. Ang ginawa natin is, ginawa natin, ang tawag doon, inisa-isa natin para mas maintindihan nyo. Mas breakdown natin siya para mas maintindihan nyo itong compound entry na ginawa sa libro. So, Leopoldo Capital 14,1, office supplies of 4,000, interest receivable of 700, credit merchandise inventory of 6,000, allowance for uncollectible accounts of 2,000, interest payable of 2,800, and accumulated depreciation of 8,000. This is to record adjustment to restate Medina's capital. So lahat ng ginawa nating entries kay capital, ito yan, itong 14,100. In-add and sinubtract lang natin siya. So para ma-close yung books ni Medina, ganito yung need natin gawin. So lahat ng naka-debit is i-credit, lahat ng naka-credit is i-debit. So nagtataka kayo na, 'di ba kanina yung yung capital ni Medina is 314,000, ngayon 299,900 na lang. Kasi nga dito sa meron tayong adjustment na 14,100. Kaya nilas natin yung 314,000 less 14,100, kaya meron na lang capital si Medina na 299,900. Tapos yun, yung in-adjust natin ng mga accounts is nandito na din. So ito yung sa books of partnership. So kay Medina, meron na siyang cash of 60,000, notes receivable of 30,000, accounts receivable of 240,000, interest receivable of 700. Diba ito yung mga in-entry natin kanina na reflect na dito sa books of partnership. Next is kay merchandise inventory of 74,000. Bakit 74,000, diba? Binawasan natin siya kanina, yung sa entry natin. Next is sa furnitures and fixtures of 46,000. Kasi sabi doon kanina din sa adjustment na ginawa natin, ang value ng furniture and fixture niya is 46,000. Credit of notes payable, 40,000. Accounts payable of 100,000. Interest payable of 2,800. Allowance for uncollectible accounts of 12,000. Nadagdagan yan kanina, di ba? Tapos yung sa Leopoldo Medina capital of 299,900. Tapos yung kay Dalangin naman, meron tayong cash and credit capital of 149,950. Bakit ganyan? Kasi sabi doon kanina, di ba? Sabi niya, nag-offer siya ng mag-invest ng cash to get a capital credit equal to 1/2 of Medina's capital. So 299,900 times 50%. Meron siyang in-invest na cash, which is 149,950. Yun yung 50% or 1/2 nung Leopoldo Medina's capital. So ito na yung sa statement of financial position ng dalawa. Yan. Pag pinagsama mo yung pinakita natin na entries ay yung sa books of partnership. Ito. So next is 2 or more sole proprietors form a partnership. Ano naman to? 'Di ba sabi natin kanina, pag proprietor, ibig sabihin may existing business. So ngayon, hindi lang yung individuals is, yung 2 individuals ay merong business, may existing business na sila and nag-form sila ng partnership. So on June 30, 2018, Deo Gracia Corpus and Esterlina Guevara, friendly competitors in a certain line of business, decided to combine their talents and capital to form a partnership. Their statements of financial positions are as follows. So ito yung kay Deo Gracia Corpus. Ito naman yung kay Esterlina Guevara. So, yun, dapat may book kayo dyan para para hindi na natin siya balik-balikan yung slide. So, nasa page 474 na tayo. So ito, the conditions and adjustments agreed upon by the partners for purposes of determining their interest in the partnership are: so number 1, actual count and bank reconciliation on Corpus Proprietorship cash account revealed cash short and unrecorded expenses of 3,500. So, ang entry to record that one is debit Deo Gracia Corpus capital of 3,500 and credit cash of 3,500 kasi sabi doon, cash account revealed cash short and unrecorded expenses na 3,500. Kaya need natin bawasan yung cash ni Corpus. So next is establishment of a 10% allowance for uncollectible accounts in each book. So, anong i-record natin? Ano entry to record that one? Debit Deo Gracia Corpus capital of 10,000 and credit allowance for uncollectible accounts of 10,000. Bakit 10,000? Kasi sabi doon 10% allowance for uncollectible accounts. Pag titignan natin yung accounts receivable ni Corpus, 100,000 times 10% uncollectible accounts. Kaya meron tayong allowance for uncollectible accounts na 10,000. Same with Esterlina Guevara. Meron siyang 80,000 na accounts receivable times 10%. Kaya meron tayong entry para magkaroon ng account na allowance for uncollectible accounts na 8,000. Na ilalas natin mamaya sa accounts receivable. Kasi nga, yun yung mga uncollectible accounts. Ito yung mga contra asset. Next is the merchandise inventory of Guevara is to be increased by 10,000. So yung kay Guevara daw, yung merchandise inventory niya is mag-i-increase ng 10,000. So anong entry to record ng increase ng merchandise inventory? So, debit merchandise inventory of 10,000 and credit capital Esterlina Guevara capital of 10,000 kasi nga mag-increase ng 10,000 kaya need natin mag-debit na inventory. Next is the furniture and fixtures of Corpus are to be depreciated by 6,000. So, kay Corpus, magde-depreciate daw yung furniture and fixtures niya na 6,000. Kung mapapansin mo dun sa statement of financial position na pinakita kanina and kung makikita mo ngayon sa libro mo is walang depreciation na account. So, kailangan nating mag-adjust ng another entry. So, debit capital, Corpus capital 6,000 and credit accumulated depreciation of 6,000 kasi sabi doon need ma-depreciate yung furniture and fixtures ni Corpus ng 6,000. So number 5 is the delivery equipment of Guevara is to be depreciated by 9,000. So parang pares dun sa 4, number 4 transaction. So ito, kailangan na mag-depreciate ng 9,000. So Ang entry to record that one is Quivera capital, debit side, and accumulated depreciation of 9,000. So pag titignan mo ulit yung sa libro mo is naka-compound entry. So ang ginagawa lang natin dito is iniisa-isa natin siya, bini-breakdown natin isa-isa para mas maintindihan nyo yung compound entry na nakalagay sa libro. So ayan, ito yung sa book natin. Ayan, to record adjustment to restate corpus capital. Tapos ito yung pag i-close mo na yung books ni corpus. 11, 20. Tapos ito yung pag sa books ng partnership na. So, i-reflect mo na yung ginawa mong adjustments kanina sa books of partnership. So, yung kay, ayun, di ba kanina 50,000, ngayon 46,500 na lang yung cash niya. Kasi di ba binawasan natin yung cash niya kasi meron doong cash short and unrecorded expenses na 3,500. Yung accounts receivable same, merchandise inventory same. And nabawasan kasi yung nag-depreciate siya. So yun, ito yung sa statement of financial position ni Corpus and Rivera. Pag titignan mo yung mga adjustments natin kanina, marirealize mo kung ano yung kung bakit ganito siya, kung bakit ganito yung nangyayari. So, di ba ito yung cash, 86,500. Ito yung pinag-add na yung kay investment ni Corpus at yung sa investment ni Guevara. Same goes with the other, same goes with the other accounts. So, case number 1, Hannah Johnson contributed equipment, inventory, and 53,000 cash to the partnership. The equipment had a book value of 25,000 and a market value of 28,000. The inventory had a book value of 50,000 but only had a market value of 15,000 due to obsolescence. The partnership did not assume a 12,000 notes payable owed by Hannah that was originally used to purchase the equipment. So, anong entry to record that one? So, una, meron siyang cash. Si Johnson is nag-contribute siya ng cash na 53,000. So, debit cash, 53,000. Equipment of 28,000, di ba? Sabi natin, ay yung kanina, ang need mong kunin na value is yung market value or fair market value. So, 28,000. Debit equipment of 28,000. Debit inventory of yung market value din, which is 15,000. Yun. And Hannah Johnson capital, which is 53 plus 28 plus 15,000, which is 96. Bakit yung notes payable na 12,000 di natin ni-record? Kasi sabi doon, the partnership did not assume a 12,000 notes payable. Yan. So sa case 2, ganito. Jones and Lucero have just formed a partnership. Jones contributed equipment, inventory, and cash sa partnership. So, yun. Cash na 44,000. Equipment na market value which is yung 28,000. Inventory na 12,000. Notes payable. Bakit meron na tayong naka-record ngayon na notes payable? Kasi sabi dito, the partnership assumed the 15,000 notes payable owed by Henry. So, Jones payable na 15,000. Namatay si dati ko. So, yun. $8,000 plus yung sakit is 69,000. Henry is to have 75% capital interest in the partnership. Lucero, Lucero pala to. Lucero yan. Lucero capital of 23,000. Kasi sabi doon, bakit naging 23,000 siya? Kasi 69,000 divided by 0.75 para makuha mo yung itong Henry Jones yan na Jones. So, di-divide mo sa 75% para makuha mo yung 100%, which is 92,000. Sabi doon, si Henry is meron lang siyang 75%. Yung 75% ng 92,000 is 69,000. So, 92,000 less 9,000, merong natira ka ay yung kay Lucero, which is 23,000. 25% nung capital interest ng partnership. So, kay 23,000 kasi nga 25% na lang yung kay Lucero, yung kay 25% yung i-contribute capital interest ni Lucero sa partnership. So, case number 3. On June 1, 2018, Cruz operated a shop that sold baking utensils and equipment, and Pascual decided to form a partnership. The information of Cruz shop are as follows. So, yung letter A, the accounts receivable of Cruz is valued at 80,000. So, meron kang accounts receivable dito na 100,000, di ba? So, anong need natin? Need natin i-adjust yung allowance for doubtful accounts. Kailangan natin siyang dagdagan. Ayan. Letter B is inventory will be decreased by 25,000. So, 25,000 yung inventory, kailangan mag-decrease daw siya. So, paano mo i-decrease? Paano ka mag-decrease? Anong entry to record para mag-decrease ng inventory? Di ba, credit side? So, ito, letter B is Cruz capital 25,000 and credit merchandise inventory of 25,000. Letter C, the value of the supplies will be 20,000. Meron tayo ditong 25,000 na value of supplies. So, anong entry para mag-record ng adjustment na ito? So, letter C, Cruz capital 5,000 and credit supplies of 5,000. Kasi sabi dito, 20,000. So, mag-decrease ka dapat ng 5,000 worth ng supplies. So, para mag-decrease, kailangan i-credit mo yung supplies. So, letter D is the accumulated depreciation of equipment will increase to 65,000. So, para mag-increase yung accumulated depreciation, ano ang i-record mo is debit, capital, and credit accumulated depreciation of 10,000. So, pag sa books ng partnership, ito na siya. Cash ng 30,000, AR of 100,000, inventory of 575. Bakit 575 na lang siya? Kasi binawasan natin, di ba? Tapos yung supplies, 20,000. Binawasan din natin siya sa transaction letter C. Equipment of 150,000. Tapos, nadagdagan yung allowance for doubtful accounts mo, accumulated depreciation mo din nadagdagan, kaya naging 65,000, accounts payable, and sa Cruz capital of 760,000. Yung kay Tan naman, which is his partner, parehas cash of 760,000 and Tan capital of 760,000. Bakit? Kasi sabi doon sa letter F, Tan will contribute cash equivalent to the investment of Cruz. So, parehas no sa investment ni Cruz, parehas sa i-contribute na cash ni Tan. So, sa letter E pala kalimutan natin, kaya natin record natin dito yung sa accounts payable kasi sabi doon is yung partnership i-assume yung accounts payable. Kaya, meron ditong accounts payable na 30,000. So, last problem or last case, number 4, Jessie and Tim form a partnership combining the assets of their separate business. Jessie contributes accounts receivable with a face amount of 50,000, equipment with a cost of 180, accumulated depreciation of 100,000. The partners agree that the equipment is to be valued at 58,000 and that 2,000 is a reasonable allowance for uncollectibility of the accounts receivable. Team contributes cash of 21,000 and merchandise inventory of 44,500. The partners agree that the merchandise inventory is to be valued at 44,000. So, yun, meron tayong si Jessie, meron siyang nag-contribution na accounts receivable na 50,000. Meron ding equipment na 50, equipment na 180,000. Accumulated depreciation, sabi dito, di ba, ayan, di ba, sabi dito, 100,000 lang yung accumulated depreciation. Pero yung sa sumunod, sabi niya, the partners agree that the equipment is to be valued at 58,000 and that 2,000 is a reasonable allowance. Ayan, 58,000 yung, so, di ba 180 siya. Para maging less mo yung 120, 122 is 58,000. So, di ba, accounts receivable na 50,000, equipment of 180,000, accumulated depreciation of 122,000. Bakit 122,000? Kasi nag-agree sila na yung equipment is magbavalue ng 58,000. So, paano? Yung equipment, 180 less 122 is magkaka sa 58,000 na equipment. And allowance for uncollectible accounts of 2,000. So, Jessie capital of 106,000. Si Tim naman is nag-contribute siya ng cash na 21,000 and inventory of sabi dito inventory of 44,500. Pero sabi doon sa next sentence is the partners agree that the merchandise inventory is to be valued at 48,000. So yun yung napag-agreehan nila na value ng inventory. So yun ang i-entry natin. So cash of 21,000, inventory of 48,000, and credit team capital of 69,000. So yun. That's all for our partnership formation. So medyo binilisan ko na kasi alam kong gutom na kayo and ayan. So sana naintindihan nyo ang diniscuss and pag may questions kayo, feel free to unmute your microphones or pwedeng i-chat nyo na lang din kung may questions or kung gusto nyo i-send ko sa inyo itong slides para mas makita nyo pa.
So that's all for today, guys. Thank you for listening to us. Have a great lunch. Thank you and see you sa next meeting. Bye.